Hope everybody's enjoying their day today. I was going to say a day, but in LA it's Thursday, and we're here in Italy. We're in Pietra, and it's where all the Carrara marble comes from, Italy, and it means blessed stone. And we're walking down, and this is like their little art community here, and it's absolutely beautiful. You see the umbrellas behind me that are on the thumbnail, and it's quite just super, super beautiful, like everywhere in Italy. They have a bunch of art galleries here. Antique stores. I mean, just this is a library. Okay. Hey, beachcomber. Hello, Mousy. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? The umbrellas. I did an event once for one of my clients, and I hung umbrellas like this. Instead of us putting up a tent for a ladies' dinner, we did this instead, and it's just absolutely beautiful. We were in Lucca last night. If you guys watched Serge's stream, we were in Lucca, and it was absolutely beautiful in Lucca. And hey there from Kentucky, welcome to Italy for the day. Just absolutely beautiful, you guys. So we'll walk up to this next square, and you just see it's just this beautiful walking town. And all throughout Europe and all throughout Italy, it's just this. It's just stunning. I love that. I got you guys here.
Just even this, like, think about it as an umbrella. Think about it as an umbrella. Just moving right here. No, because I set it up right to be vertical.
Look at this, you guys. Isn't this great? Oh my God. Look at how beautiful that little flower is. We talk about classic design. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, look at this, you guys. Isn't that just fantastic? And I looked over at Serge's live, and I saw him at his umbrellas like this. And so I thought I'd copy him so you guys could have that same view.
So cool. Oh.
Turn right on Piazza Duomo, then in 150 feet, turn right on via Padre Eugenio Barsanti.
Oh my God, that's funny. I had the maps on. Do you guys hear that? Let me get the off real quick. Hold on, you guys. Look at this. You ready for this, you guys? This is what's so beautiful. Look at this church. There's the bell tower there. Another church over there with another bell tower. And look at these sculptures, the fractured sculptures. And there's 3 of them in this courtyard. There's one there, there's one there, and then there's a really cool one down there that we'll go look at. But I mean, just look at this, you guys. And this marble is from up in these mountains right here.
Like, you don't even have to speak. It's like, literally, it's like, baby. It's just like,
Wow, right? Isn't it just awesome, you guys? Many of you know what my last week has been like, and this has been a week after the chaos. And I haven't been live because it hasn't been really an easy week. but I have been surrounded by love and compassion and the beauty of Italy, and it's absolutely, absolutely beautiful. And it's just so beautiful because, like, you know, I've been telling Serge all about Italy because I lived here for 2.5 years. And he'd hear me talk about it all the time, my friends and all that. And then this trip here, he actually was able to go, wow, now I get what you've been talking about Italy about. It's like a whole different lifestyle, and it is. It's one thing the Italians here know how to do is they know how to live. So someone just asked, hey, fat granny, yeah, look at this. And this here will tell us how old this church is. Ugh. Let's see. 1841. Comune de Pietra Santa. There it is. Look at that, you guys. Poco Italiano. When I lived here, I was able to, it's just, I need to be here for, there's Serge over there doing his meditation in front of the church. And these are actually churches, you guys. These are real churches. This is not the Church of Scientology that calls himself a church that have their head up their ass. Yeah, no, look at this, you guys. It's just absolutely beautiful. So yeah, so 1800s. No, don't be sorry for anything. There's no sorries. It's always forward. Yeah, we were invited to go with our friends to Lake Como, but this was more important for me to come and see Florence and be in Florence and just be around friends during this time and just be able to share this moment with Serge and show him where my stomping grounds were. So here we are. And so here's Leopardo to 1848. And that's what's so crazy about this, you guys. It's just like you can't even imagine how old it is here. How's the weather? The weather's absolutely beautiful. Today, I've been begging to get to the beach. I've been begging to get to the beach for a while. And today was our first day we actually got to spend at the beach, and it was absolutely, I mean, not our first day, but the really nice day after having lunch with our friends. Yeah, I mean, just look at this, you guys. And I have no idea, I'm curious about that wall. I don't know if that's a water aqueduct. And yeah, the food, you guys, what's so beautiful about the food here is that the sauces, everything's made by hand. Everything's it seems like it's farm fresh. I'm sure some of it's not, but it seems like it's farm fresh. And everywhere you go, the flavors, the detail to flavors, you can't touch it. I mean, that's one thing I learned when I lived here was how to cook and make pasta, and my sauces are really fantastic. They still don't compare to the true Italians, but I'm pretty close. I mean, Serge even has said, wow, I've never tasted pasta like this before because it's not out of a can. It's not out of a frozen food, jar or, I mean, he even mentioned, what do they eat in Scientology? They use those tin lasagnas that are frozen for decades, it seems like. And there's no flavor to them. There's nothing to them. It's just the food in there, it's just crap. But here, the food here is just phenomenal. Every time, I mean, look at these doors. I mean, these doors are like, what are they, 2,000 years old? 200 years old? Look at me, I'm a little brain dead. I'm a little out of it, you guys, just so you know. And it's mush, yeah. Yeah, I had lasagna at one place, but what's really cute is like you sit here and you once you get the flavor in your mouth. I mean, look at the art. And so this is like their little town because this is where all the marble comes from the mountain, like I said earlier. But look at all these people doing all these incredible. When we were driving in, there was one marble yard after another marble yard. And in Los Angeles, when I would do marble for a client, design client, we'd go and we'd pick them out. And here, you just see blocks and blocks and blocks and blocks of Carrera and Negro Carrera, and it's just unbelievable when you see it. Unbelievable. Italy is like, if you guys out there have always wondered where you want to go next in your next vacation, your life vacation, you want to come to Italy. You want to spend time in Italy. The people here, even like our friends in France, they even say that there's no people like the people in Italy. Yeah, it's interesting you say that because we are here during the beginning of their season, which is June. And today is Thursday night, so it is relatively quiet still. Come the weekend, this place is going to be so busy. Not as busy as other places like Florence. Florence, you can't even walk around these days. When I went there 15 years ago, after have been there for probably a good 20 years, I was floored at the amount of tourists that were in the town, and that you couldn't get around. I mean, you're just walking shoulder to shoulder, shoulder to shoulder. But here, in these smaller little towns, and this is what's so beautiful about living here and knowing people from here and having friends from here, is they point you in the directions of like the towns you want to go visit, the towns that are not going to be crazy, slammed by tourists and all that. I mean, just look at this, you guys. It's just, and the streets and the people on their bicycles everywhere. I mean, just look at how beautiful this is. And I wish the doors were open, but they're not. Hey, Carrie. Oh my God, really? You know what? And because your grandparents are from here, you can actually get a visa to live here if you wanted to. I mean, it's just like, you just look around and it's just beautiful. The little clock tower up there. And I don't know if you guys could see the moon way out there. It's a little sliver in between the statue. The Uffizi, yeah, in Florence. Yeah, I was really lucky when I was in my late 20s, early 30s. I lived there. And when I was there wasn't really a lot of tourists. But it was like so beautiful to get on a Vespa and just ride around and just go to all the different museums and just study I studied the plaster on the walls. That was one thing that had captured me, was that I started studying how the plaster looked and how it was like layered and chipped away over the years. And so from there, I just started I just got so creative juices flowing to me when I saw it. And I was just and I'd sit there and I'd stare at the walls for a while and just look at the different layers. And then when I came back to the United States, I actually started painting people's homes, their restaurants in plaster. I would do plaster work, and I would do faux finishing, which would actually look like plaster, but it was actually all, we get to see so much of the fashion. And what's really, really sweet is that one of my friends, it locks up every once in a while, so just hang in there, you guys, because it'll come back. But I mean, look at the people just enjoying themselves at the cafes. I mean, look at this. Look at these walls here. You see it? You see the plaster on the walls? You see that? So I learned how to do that by hand and make it look like, hundreds of years old. And then I brought it back to the States and did it in mini. And this is a little cafe our friend said to come and have a little appetizer and check out the square. Hey, Sir Cripidus. How are you, sir? I mean, look at this.
Chill vibe. Very good. Say hello to chill vibe.
And the people, they dress here. It's so beautiful. They just dress to go out. Yeah, it's taken me a while this is my first real live that I've done. And it's taken a while just to be able to pick up the camera and do this. But I'm happy to be here with you guys. I could not miss this one for you guys. You had to see this. I mean, look at this. This is like so beautiful. And look at this. Someone's little home back here. I mean, just look at this. Can you imagine just living right off of this little square here? Oh, honey, I think I'm gonna get a cappuccino. I'll be right back. And the food is the sweets. That is kind of the crazy thing for me, is the sweets. It's like I used to never really eat a lot of sweets until I moved to Italy. And then my friend Massimo was like, Michael, you must try. And I'm like, no, sweets, no, too much sugar. And he, no, you must try. Well, hell, I tried once and I was done. I mean, the sweets here are, look at this, you guys, look at how beautiful this piece is. I mean, look at David peeking out down there. I believe that's David down there. Look at that. Isn't this out of a box? And it's all stone, it's marble. It's just beautiful, huh? I mean, and then you see like these little coffee shops. Look at her. It's so beautiful, you guys. The little houses. Buonasera. I mean, everywhere you go, there's like little gems everywhere. And look at this little place. Oh my God, look at this. This is so cute. What's the name? Is there a name? Bellissimo. Bellissimo. Beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful in here. Did you collect everything yourself?
Yes.
Beautiful. Oh my God.
Thank you, grazie.
Serge, look at the Louis Vuitton trunk, you guys. Look at this.
Dio mio.
Look at how
This is
beautiful.
so beautiful.
Oh my God, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God, you guys.
Gavina. Vintage, Gavina.
It's vintage.
1966. E si può mettere insieme e fare cubo.
Yeah, it makes a cube.
E cube,
See.
conosce.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Look at the table.
Old knoll.
Anch'io questa.
Vecchio.
Ma allora ho bisogno di questi.
Questi sono belli perché
Bellissimo.
si può aprire
No,
e
è
chiudere.
veramente arte, capito? Questi...
Sì, e diventa una scultura.
Completamente.
I mean, you guys,
Wow.
look at
Diventa una
this.
scultura.
So beautiful. I mean, the
The
light.
lamp is a Guy Aulenti.
Aurenti?
Guy Aulenti is famous Italian architect. Also this is Guy Aulenti. Color.
Oh, it's beautiful. You guys, look at the color inside, you guys.
Wow. E guarda che si vede benissimo così. Wow.
The art. I mean, just look at the trunks.
Magic. Italian magic.
I mean, look at the clocks, the planes. Look at the film poster. Yeah.
There is the movie line, helicopter,
I mean, look at this, you guys.
Concorde,
Oh my god, the
Topolino,
The
Mickey
Moby
Mouse,
boat line.
Gold,
The little Mickey guy here. Look at this, you guys. And look at this British. Oh my God, beautiful, beautiful. Look at the British airline. Look at this. This is the Concorde. Wow, look at that, you guys. And they say they're like trying to bring that back, or a form of it. No military. I mean, just spectacular, you guys, spectacular. This is Italy, you guys. Interessante.
attention,
Beautiful. Super Andy Warhol.
Oh.
I worked with Andy.
Oui, you know.
Andy.
And you know?
I worked, yeah.
You work with Andy.
Quando, sì.
See,
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. On the TV show, The Love Boat, exciting. The TV show, I worked with him. Yeah, beautiful.
Complimenti.
Lui era un attore di Love Boat in Los Angeles. Ho lavorato con lui, abbiamo una sua...
I mean, just look at these, you guys. It's just stunning. Stunning, 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 stunning. Beautiful, bellissimo. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Also, this is very beautiful.
It changes, right? Okay, well, look at this, you guys. For bottles, you guys. Look at this. Look at how beautiful.
And also there is a little library.
Oh yeah, a little library on the other side, like there is on this side. I mean,
Troppo chic.
Vero che bello?
Troppo chic.
yeah, beautiful.
Wow.
Bellissimo. The little.
This is a sauce.
Don't know. Interesting. Okay.
Aspetta, no, non si può vedere con questo.
See.
Un Rolling Stone.
Con
No.
Rolling Stone. È un po' rock.
Oh, okay. No, this right here. This is a very unique piece, you guys. The Italian in their art is just incredible. The Beatles photos, just spectacular. Beautiful. Grazie mille.
Grazie a voi. Grazie mille.
Grazie mille.
Grazie. Grazie, gentilissimo.
Look at this. I mean, how beautiful this is, you guys. Isn't that just amazing? I mean, some of that stuff is just like, you can't touch it. You can't find it any longer. Just beautiful. These little bars. She was sweet, huh? I mean, oh, you guys, look at this piece here. Look at this. The art here, the marble here is just spectacular, you guys. And the food is just like, you can eat. I swear, I eat so much. I've eaten so much here. Oh, I was saying earlier, but what's nice is like you get these flavors in your mouth and you want these flavors and you're like, and you go and you look at the menu and it says, like the simple thing like pomodoro pasta. And it's not on the menu. But when you ask the waiter, they're like, of course, we make it for you. And when it comes, it's so delicious. It's just like one of their staples, and it's like everywhere you go, they all will make it for you. And it's just like a taste. The taste is just unbelievable. There's one gallery here after another gallery, and look at this, you guys. Well, if you haven't been to Italy, number one, and your mom's side is from Italy, you need to come. Seriously, it's like one of the things I learned from coming and moving to Italy when I was in my 20s was that there are so many places in the world. You got unsubscribed to me. I don't know how you would have gotten. Yeah, I don't know how you would have got unsubscribed. I would have to look at that when I get back, but you're here, so it's good to see you. Yeah, Mama Squirrel. My mom worked on Love Boat for many years. For the whole seats, for the entire show, she worked on it. She was a stand-in for the little girl. And so I was always on Love Boat. And it was like the coolest thing was, and we'd always have new guest stars every week. It would be a show a week. We'd do a show a week, and I would always be on the show. You'd see me in the background all the time because they always needed young kids in the background by the pool. Vicky, oh my God, Sir Corruptus. Vicky asked me out, and my mom got so mad at me. She's like, Michael, if you go out with Vicky, I will hang you by your toes. And she was, she was so sweet. I was like so infatuated by her when I was a little kid. I was like, oh my God, she was my favorite on the show, so I got to work with her all the time. Was it? No, you just threw me off. Was it Vicky? Not Vicky. I was thinking about not Vicky, the blonde hostess. Vicky was the daughter. You're right. Okay, no, not her. But but yeah, no. So I was working on the show, and all of a sudden, I heard that Andy was coming in as a guest star. I think it was 80. It was in the 80s. I want to say 85. I think it was 85. And it was so beautiful because being a young artist, I had just gotten a lady that was from London and she saw some of my work, and so she wanted me to do these. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. Yeah, Julie was the one that asked me out. Thank you, Sir Corruptus. Julie was, for sure. And oh my God, was she a handful, let me tell you. But we never went out. My mom was going to hang me by my toes if I did. But anyways, back to Andy. So, oh wait, once again, I was talking about this. See, I get so distracted, you guys, easily. Look at the walls. I'd come here and I would look at this. And I would see these walls like this. And I'd see layer after layer after layer. Lauren Tweeds, yes. And then I went back to the States and I actually recreated these walls. And I did it for a lot of Italian restaurants, little cafes, and then, some really nice homes that they were going after this look, the Italian look, or the Spain look. But anyway, so there I was, and Andy came on the show, shy guy, really sweet. Well, what happens on the show is like they film and then they'd set up for the next shot. So then the actors would take a break and they'd sit and they would do whatever they did in between their shots. And just because they were a guest star didn't mean that they were doing the whole show every minute. So their parts were just like, you see on the shows, they would have like maybe 5 guest stars or 3 guest stars. And I think Miriam Ross was on that show as well at the same time. And so I, on the Lido deck, which was the pool deck of the boat, it was a set, and I would hang out on the set, And then Andy saw me over on the set, and by the Lido deck, and he came up to me and said, "Oh, this is like comfortable here." And I'm like, "Yeah." And then he sat down and we started talking, and we became friends. And he showed me his work. He told me about the factory in New York, how it all came about, and all the craziness that went on there at the time, and just how his success was kind of like a fluke out of nowhere. It just kind of like happened overnight, and he became so successful. And he was really this beautiful. Look at this, you guys. Look at that. There's Mr. Surge. I mean, just these streets are just stunning. And then the house way up on the hill. I don't know if you guys can see the little bunch of houses at the top of the hill. Here, let me see if I could do this here. I mean, look at that batch of little houses way up there at the very top. Just amazing, you guys. And so, yeah, so for a week, I got to spend my week with Andy on the Lido deck on the show Love Boat. And I showed him my art. He loved my art, and we just had so much fun. And yeah, it's really crazy, right? I've had like this really incredible, wonderful life. Hola. Hola. I would say hola. Oh my God. And that was just another one of those incredible stories that I was able to do, that I had the opportunity to do in my life, was actually have experience like that. So I got to work with a lot of amazing people that were in Hollywood, that were real actors, that were there for the love of the art. One of the other shows that I did that was really fun to do, that I really enjoyed doing, was I worked on a show with my little convertible. I worked on a show called Back to the Beach. You guys all heard about that, but they remade it. I think it was probably in the 90s. And I worked with Connie Stephen, Bob Denver, Annette Funicello, Frankie Avalon, the whole cast and crew that were around worked on the show. And Connie and I actually like hung out, and we had so much fun. Oh, you're so funny. I'm glad you jumped over here. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, so you got to hear it from me. Yeah, no, it was incredible. He was Andy was so brilliant. He was so sweet, and people just like misunderstood him. I think that's a lot with artists, is people were misunderstood sometimes. But he was just a sweetheart. He was a sweetheart. In fact, he even autographed. You'll love this one, Mama Squirrel. He actually signed one of the little Love Boat bar tabs for me, and I still have it to this day. And I cherish it, and I just look at it. I mean, he's been because a lot of people say that my art is very similar to Peter Max and Andy Warhol. It's kind of like a mix and blend. And so to meet him was just so exciting. But yeah, no, so Back to the Beach with Annette Funicello, Frankie Avalon, and all that. And those people, they were just, they were so lovely to work with. Connie. Oh, Serge just grabbed me to show you something. Oh yeah, this here?
No.
Oh wow.
I want to show you something, but we'll put the camera away.
Yeah, there it is right there. It's a little new. But that's it. That's a jacuzzi. That's not cool. Right? And you guys, look at this. Serge pulled me here, and look at this. I want this type of house with a jacuzzi and pool with this kind of land around it. How's that? I have to buy 3 houses to put one house together. Yeah, beautiful. And it's interesting that Oh yeah, art. Love art. I've had so much fun with being an artist. And it's funny because it's like I'm attracted to art. I'm attracted to art spaces. I mean, look at this little arch here. So we're in the square now. And this is where everybody comes and hangs out for a little appetizer and beverage at night. I mean, it's just... And I used to live in a place, the lanai like that at the top. Looked over rolling hills in Tuscany. It was absolutely beautiful. What? We could, yeah. Well, let's walk down here. And then we'll... Okay. I mean, and this is like what's so beautiful. I mean, look at this, you guys. Look at the people gathering. Look how beautiful they are. Just smiles on their face, light in their eye. And they just sit here and they just enjoy each other's time, and they're dressed up. And they do this every night here in Italy. They do this every night, and it's just like part of their life. This is what I found that I fell in love with, is that the people in Italy, they just have this way of life. They live life. I feel like in America, we work to live. And here they just live and then they work. And they really take living to heart. And they get together with friends, and they get together with family, and they have dinners, and they meet for appetizers first, and then they'll go to a different restaurant and meet at a different restaurant for dinner, and then after that, then they'll go by a different restaurant just to hang out until wee hours in the morning. I mean, I haven't stayed up this late in a long time. But it's just been like last night we were in Lucca. You saw Serge live yesterday of Lucca. And it was just so beautiful. That little center we were in, Rome. It's the only center in Italy that's round like that. And that's because they would have the games in there, and they needed it to be round versus square. So that's why they designed that one square in Lucca. Round. So very Roman style. I mean, look at this, you guys. I mean, look at this. And then there's like a little stage mic up there. I was going to show you this here. Let's do this. I mean, it's just beautiful, you guys. This is my second home. And then the flowers. Look at how beautiful the hydrangeas are. And they're strong. They're really strong here. Like in America, they're really weak. These are really strong. Forte, forte. Molto forte. The little bicycles everywhere. Oh yeah, that's beautiful too there, huh? It's just, I mean, you can't go wrong anywhere you go in Italy. It's just gorgeous and it's just beautiful. I know, look at the little bike here, you guys. And the little dogs. It's so cute. Everybody wants us to get help to get our little formulas here for their dogs. And you know what's really crazy is that, I mean, look at these women. They're all just, look at these little restaurantes, these little kids on their bike. Oh. Ciao. How they're building out a store or something here. Just so beautiful. I mean, once again, look at this, you guys. Look at how cute. Can you imagine living up in one of those houses up there with the little lanais, the patios at the top? Beautiful, huh? The marble there. Look at the column there. The lady. It's not. That's like. What is that? Is that cement? That's cement, huh? Hi. I mean, look at these little potting plants and cans, containers. I mean, how beautiful. Oh. You talk about love, you guys. This is my love right here. You know, being here amongst all the art and all the beauty and the history. Oh, you're so funny. Thank you, Mama Squirrel. I was wondering, I thought you said, yeah, no. Yeah, everybody, gotcha. That's funny. Well, I'm a little out of it. I'm telling you guys, it's just like I'm in pain. Just my hip's been bothering me since the incident. And it's just, you know, I get out of breath really easy right now. I have to have it looked at when I get back again and see what happened with it. But enough of that story. I've had enough of that story. But look at this little place. This is a little place where you come and stay. Look at this. Yeah, it was ridiculous, you guys. It was absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, and I'll do a live about it when I'm ready to, but right now I'm just like, it's been really, really hard just to be truth. And I saw truth. I saw you there. Just to be truthful with you guys, it's just like, it's been really, really hard. I never thought I'd have these experiences that I've been having, these like panic attacks and just triggers, and all of a sudden, just been a crazy moment, but it's all good. I'm here in Italy and it's beautiful, and it's beautiful. It was a perfect place for me to be right now. Here with Serge, showing one of my homes in life. I mean, look at this, you guys. Look at how beautiful this is. There's another hotel here. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up right now. And you wanna find a place to sit, grab something to drink, some water. Definitely need some water in me right now. And I wanna say hi, guys. Thank you you guys so much for being here. And I'll see you guys soon. I love all the support and all your guys's. I mean, you guys don't realize how much that has helped. At this moment, it's just your love and your support. It's just been so touching. Look, I see real estate. I'm like, okay, where's the house here? Look at this one right here, you guys. The beautiful, look at the view. And then look at this pool right here. Just love it. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna say goodnight for now. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful day where you guys are. And I'll see you guys soon. Bless you guys. Love you guys. Thank you.